Tell me about it.
Peter was in high school, and then he was sick of being alone.
Okay. And then in stage 2, what happened? What is this one called him? So tell me about that one.
He got bit by a super spider.
You don't know it?
Stop
Speak
kicking
up.
this.
I can't
Open
understand
your
you.
mouth.
Call
You
to
order what
He
now?
got bit by a super spider.
He sure did. He sure did.
Thank you. Okay, what's next?
The refusal of the call.
Yes, the refusal of the call. Should I do it or should I not? Should I be having my superpowers or not? Okay. And isn't that what Peter was saying? They was kept bullying him at school. And he probably wanted to beat somebody down that day. He said, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. So what's the next step? Stage what?
Mentor.
Oh, a mentor. Who was his mentor? Uncle who?
Ben.
Uncle Bill. So why do you think you need a mentor if you're about to be a hero? A mentor kind of helps you with that responsibility part, right? Because heroes have to be responsible with their powers and with what's going on, right? Very good. Keep going. What's the next stage? After the refusal.
Crossing the threshold.
That's right, crossing the threshold. So you see, he knows this stuff, honey. He knows this stuff.
So what happens when he crosses the threshold?
Crossing the threshold, what did he do? How did he cross the threshold? He actually did what? He had to kill somebody.
Who did he kill?
He killed Uncle Bill.
Somebody who killed Uncle Bill, absolutely.
So did he kill Uncle Bill? Or
Did
he
Spider-Man kill Uncle Bill or he killed the person who killed Uncle Bill?
He killed the person who killed him.
Right.
Okay. And then what happened? What's next?
Test Allah's enemies.
So tell
The
who
what?
Test Allah's enemies.
Oh, a test or with some allies and or some enemies.
So who is allies? You don't need to look at that. You tell me who the allies.
His mom and
His mom or his aunt?
his aunt or his mom.
Okay. And who
Who
the
are the
enemies?
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 The person who killed Uncle
Who
That's
killed him?
right.
Because you had on here. Who was it? Who did you have listed?
Bill.
Green Goblin. Okay. And then what happened to it on stage 6? Okay, that was a test. Over the trials. Okay. And then what happened? What's that?
What's after the test and allies and all that stuff? He fight with people, he has some tests, he has a lot of stuff going on. And after that, what happens?
He
What's the next stage after test? Approach. So now we are approaching into the innermost cave of your soul. Okay? And what was his approach? What happened to Spider-Man during his approach stage?
he
He what?
when his approach he
What he had to do? Do you remember? He had to figure out which one do I save. The Green Goblin realized that he loved Mary Jane. So remember, the Green Goblin said, you either gonna save all these people on this bus or you gonna save Mary Jane. That was his approach. He had to search deep down and he had to try to figure out which one to save. And good old Spider-Man, he saved who? And everybody else. He saved everybody. He saved Mary Jane and the bus people. That was his approach. Okay? He had to figure out what to do and he actually saved everybody. Then what's next after the approach?
treasure
Okay, so he gets a treasure. What was his treasure? His little boo thing, right? What's her name?
Mary Jane.
Mary Jane. So the treasure was, hey, I love Mary Jane, but Lord, she loves Spider-Man. She don't even know Peter Spider-Man. Now what's the next stage after treasure?
Ordeal.
Ordeal.
And what happens in that?
Spider-Man and Grey Goblin fight.
Oh, and who won?
Spider-Man.
Of course Spider-Man won. Of course he did. So that was his ordeal. He fought with his enemy. Now what's after the ordeal? We almost at the end of this hero's journey. What happens after ordeal? The what?
I mean the rollback.
The roll back. Okay, so the roll back. After he did this big ordeal, he got to come on back to his senses. And what happened in that part?
He killed his dad, Spider-Man.
So let me tell you what happened, because you kind of reading that paper. I
Mhm.
look like, because that was 2 days ago when we did that, okay? So the roll back, what happened when after he killed the Green Goblin, he realized that the Green Goblin was his best friend's dad. So he had to take his best friend's dead body back to the house. And when that happened, his friend saw him. And his friend was like, Spider-Man, you killed my dad. And I'm going to kill you. So now Spider-Man has this person that is coming after him now for the next, many years to avenge his dad's death. So that was his rollback. That was his rollback to bringing him back to like, oh my gosh, I got to get back on. I got to rock back. I got to save the people. I got to make sure this ain't right. And what was the final reward? The final thing that he got out of this whole journey?
That he accepts that
He accepts what?
what was it?
I don't know. You tell me. Look at me. Look at me though. What does he accept? Now he is a true hero.
He is a true hero and he followed his dad. has responsibility.
That's the word I was looking for. Thank you, five. Responsibility. The whole point of it all. And that's what we had at the end. Okay, so he knows his stuff. When we do projects, understand something more, we do the projects, but he absolutely is learning throughout the entire process. When he talked about his story, how he's a hero, Jordan, do you remember your journey when you talked about when you were a hero? Well, you were an ordinary little player on the team, right? You were an ordinary player, and your call to action was what? What happened? Everybody was talking.
To get them to be quiet.
Yes, he was a hero because he got them to be quiet. He called it action. He did all of these steps, and he outlined it in his narrative, and that was a part of his assignment.
Okay.
So then we looked at Spider-Man, and we talked about how almost every story about a hero is told in this fashion. They have the same journey. I don't care if it's Moana, Mulan, T'Challa. I don't care who they're a hero. They follow this same process. They go from being ordinary to what? The reward. And that's what we're going to display on the board as well. So hopefully today you can, and you guys are going to, this have to do this comic strip, so we're going to color and finish all this stuff later, right? You going to color all that for me? Yeah? Yeah? Uh-huh. So let's make sure that when we color Peter here, we color his shirt the same color when we come over here. When we color him Spider-Man, he's going to be red, right? The Green Goblin is going to be what? Green. Wait, the Green Goblin, look. Green and black, okay? And then when you do Uncle Bill, he kind of fat. And Auntie, she got a little triangle dress on, okay? You heard me? Uncle Bill's what? A little chubby. Okay. And then the triangle dress. And then also, look at Harry's head. Harry has a square head with a little box of hair. Peter has curly hair. But when Peter turns into Spider-Man for your comic, what does he look like? He got on a suit. All right? Now, you're going to buy me something real nice for Christmas because I can't draw, you can't draw, but we made this happen, didn't we? Okay? And we said we're going to do some stick people, some shapes and stuff. We're just going to make it work. And that's what we did. That's called creativity. And oh, look at Mary Jane. I put Mary Jane with a little curly hair and a little curly dress. Okay? Little frizz stuff on her. All right? So we're just going to keep up with who's who, and it's going to be nice. I need you to make sure you go over this and color and do what you're supposed to do at home. Now, let's talk about this part of it. She also wants you to do a storyboard of Spider-Man's journey. Okay? So you're going to put these in order of the stages. Okay? I already know this. Oh, I see reward right there, so we know that's the last one. Okay? So I want you to start here, and then you're going to go around that way. Okay? And give me 5 one more time. Good job. Get to work.
So you can get like here. And you just finish this time.
So please remember the hero's journey. The hero is going to start as an ordinary person and going to where he is in the reward or elixir stage, where he's accepting the call and the responsibilities of what it is he's been called to do. I'm very proud of Jordan today and his mom as well, because it takes everyone to participate when students have projects, and we don't want to just do the projects, we want to have them actually have some learning taking place while they're doing the project. Right now they are sorting out the stages, and we're letting Jordan put them in order of the stages as they occur, and he will have another visual representation of the journey of Spider-Man.
Yeah, okay, now it's just going like this. So you start one up here and go all the way around. So put it where that way.
Yeah. I'm looking for one. Where's ordinary Peter? Where's ordinary Peter? Oh, I'm sorry. There you go, ordinary. Put him over here. Put the first page right here. And we'll say start, and we'll finish it maybe about right there. Somewhere over there. Go, Jordan. Go, Jordan. Now, I do want to say that we did find some other orders, but I'll let Jordan help me figure out where to place things in the story. So if there's something different than, the order kind of at the end, it's because his teacher didn't kind of require all of the steps in the journey. So we put it together at the end to make it work.
So you want to do it like this.
Okay.
Same on the circle.
Yeah, he's going to go in a circle. He's going to go in a circle so that we know it's in order.
First put it in a circle so you go like this. Around 1, 2, 3.
And like, we show the stages of a butterfly. You have to just put it in order.
5, 6.
Okay, so we're going to put it in a circle around there. Jordan's upset. Okay, we're going to go around in a circle. Jordan.
So let's go right here.
Yes,
1,
so,
around like this.
6, 7,
6, 7.